Here we have the Angenieux 25-250. It is in Super 35 mode. This is a Super 35 lens. And this is the image test for it. Veil and flare, as expected, wide open at T3.7. But that cleans up a little bit. A bit milky at T3.7. And that's the full field of view there, so it's quite zoomed in from the get-go. And it has a very long minimum focus, so we can't even get that in true focus. None of that can get in focus because the minimum focus distance is quite far. So let's go for snowclose instead. Can't even get that. So that's wide open. T3.7. And 250. And that's 25 all wide. Drop down to about T4. See if it sharpens up. A significant reduction, a little bit of reduction in murkiness. Very shallow depth of field. Nice contrast, not so much veil and flare. We're just fighting with that minimum focus distance a bit because it is a very, very old Cine zoom. So that's T4, 256 now. So we're at T56. Nice and sharp, pretty good. Veil and flare is well controlled, much sharper, much more detailed. At 5.6. Good. And of course this one is quite focal. And we're going down to T8. Okay. T8 now. Nice and sharp. Nice and detailed, better depth of field zoomed in. And it's okay, zoomed out. So that one. Yeah, that's T8. Not going to T11 because you just get diffraction. But we're going to swap over to a macro adapter now, and we'll be able to get a closer focus and test the image quality there. So this is the Angenieux 635 mode with the macro helicoid. We'll just start at f8. So using the helicoid to focus. It's no longer parfocal though. But it can. This helicoid has a lot of travel in it, so you can get very close focus. This is at T8. We can even get closer than that, which we definitely weren't able to get before. And we can get our shot over here. You definitely wouldn't find it easy to pull focus with this, but you could. As you can see, it's no longer parfocal with the macro helicoid, but we can get very close focus. In fact, we can focus very close up to the frontal lens, which I'll demonstrate here by taking the camera off the tripod. We are very close to the frontal lens here. This object is very close to the frontal lens, probably 3 centimeters off the frontal lens. It's very heavy though, as you would expect. Not the most comfortable thing to handhold, and of course we can go past and focus inside the lens and see all the grit. Yeah, focusing about 2 centimeters away, f8. So macro is possible with a different adapter. Wide open T3.7 with something the other lenses can't do, and that's have rear filtration. This one has a circular polarizing filter that can be put behind it and adjust it while shooting for rear filtration. That's something the others can't do. That's because this is a PL lens and you can use a specialty PL adapter with slot-in rear filtration. So, as you can see, that's the slot-in CPL rear filtration at the back of the lens. So this is wide open with that one. I'll just bump back a smidge to get that in focus. Still maintains parfocal nature. And turning the CPL, reducing glare on the sides of objects in this case, or introduces that highlight back if that's what you want. So the image quality is much the same as without the rear filtration. So it's wide open, rear filtration, CPL. You obviously lose a little bit of light. That's T4. Same as before, a little bit of milky haze. Turning the CPL there, zoomed in. So you can diminish those highlights a bit if you don't want them, or you can, adjust accordingly. Again, with this adapter you don't have the macro ability because it's not a macro helicoid. So you can't focus closely on these lenses. They are basically a minimum focus distance. So I won't be able to focus on this. I'll adjust. I've moved back a smidge. And we can roll the CPL here. This is the window, mind you, so it's not the highest image quality. Example. Drop a filter, I'll go down to T8. I'll drop 2 filters and some gain. Same sort of thing. T8 we can reduce the reflections a lot, or bring them back. T8 image quality is quite good for an 80-year-old lens. Remove some of the highlights off the knurling there, or add them back, or reduce them. Rear filtration is good like that. That's that, T8. And that's with rear filtration, test and T8.